Okay, so you just need to add a little bit of gel so the braid is less, I don't know, has less flyaways.
Yeah. And even here too.
Yeah.
Both sides. Oh, by the way, this is Gwen, model number 3. And she's got like the perfect hair for this style. If we all had her hair, we would all be lucky. But that's okay. It's going to work for everybody.
Okay.
So we're on.
Okay. So we already put gel in her hair on the sides over here, so there's no flyaways, and then also on the top of the braid, so the braid's a little bit more smooth. And if you want the braid to look, if you have thicker hair and you want the braid to be a little bit more spread out, you can just make a part on the top of the head so you have a bigger section to work with, and then we just pulled the rest of it back into a ponytail. So then you're going to want to start to take 3 even pieces and make sure you take them so it fills up this whole portion. And then start braiding them under once again.
So this is for someone with thicker hair. Some people may not be able to start with such a big braid, but if you can, it looks really good. Okay, so you can see how they've gone across your forehead.
Then once you get to the ear, then you'll start to angle it back so it's not bumpy when you put it back into the ponytail.
So we've gone across the top of the head.
And once you run out of sections of hair in that little part that you crossed off, then just let the pony down so you can grab more hair.
Gracie's so good at this.
So then once you get down to the ear, you're going to start to angle the braid back again. And if you have little parts that stick up like this, you can start adding gel while you braid and then just smooth those down and tuck them in so they aren't all poking out. And you can also go in after and put in gel. Okay, so just tie off the braid and then you'll go in and try to pull it out. So with thicker hair, you can pull it out a lot more than if you have thinner hair. And you kind of have to tug hard to get them to come out, so don't be afraid to pull them out. And especially if you have gel in, then the hair isn't going to get all messed up if you pull out more.
That looks super pretty.
Now we can just bobby pin that or just pull it back in.
So she's pulling it out again, going through and just kind of sculpting it to make it really pretty. Yeah, this is such a nice effect.
And if you have bumps like this, you can just go in and bobby pin them so they're not out when you put it back into a ponytail. Okay. Then just let the braid fall to the side and then you'll start to do the regular ponytail.
We'll want to put a lot of gel in that too.
Yeah, which we already did on this side. Then just add in that braid. Oh, can I see the pony? Sorry. And when you do the ponytail, make sure it's right at the bottom of their neck. Well, at their part and their hair.
Yeah, like the bottom of their skull.
Yeah. So make sure it's down and it's not popping up like this or clear up here. And then you just let out that braid. And her hair is already straight, so you don't need to straighten hers, but make sure your ponytail is also straight.
Perfect. And then you would go back in with hairspray and gel and tuck in all the wispies. And you can push like little pieces that are poking out, you can push those in. And again, use your Gotta Be Glued. We didn't do this because Gwen is going somewhere tonight and we didn't want her hair to be all stiff. But we're not going to use Gotta Be Glued. But for someone who's competing all day long, you definitely want to have that Gotta Be Glued and blow dry it and then spray it again. And when you put the blow dryer on it, you want it to totally dry so it's really stiff. And you can sculpt that with water and wet fingers and put that Gotta Be Glued on one more time, blow dry it one more time, and it will literally stay all day and you can even wear it to church on Sunday. Okay, so it looks great. Let's see, one more profile. Awesome. Good job.